Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Chym.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gullit. His chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira. Tries one from range! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rooney. Rijkaard. Oh no, what has happened here? Caceres. Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Fiore. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Pele. Spread to the right. Fiore's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola is always looking to break lines.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Can he get onto this? He's found the way through. Plays it in low. And he can thump it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. Sergi. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. So much time and space here. It's out for a goal kick. Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great, and Gullit! And he's there to clear it. Messi gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Rooney. He's got away. Showing good feet. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Fiore. And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Cameroon come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Cameroon have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply.
Cameroon couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a sharp pass. That has not gone well. Hullet. And this is Cruyff. Pedri clears without hesitation. Thuram. Fiore. And the counter is on. Chips it through. Tele. Now Fiore. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Rooney. Pele. Rooney. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now he's off and running. That's good running with the ball. Little pass back, knocks it into space. The message is clear, none shall pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Cameroon have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act.
Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 23. Javier Zanetti. Le numéro 19.
Sergi is
Messi.
Always looking to play
Le
quality
numéro
balls.
14. Le numéro 9.
And Shevchenko.
Le numéro 2.
Nicely weighted ball.
Vieira.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is
Le numéro
averted.
13. Le numéro
Manchester
5.
United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Caceres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bergomi takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dinks one through. That has been cut short. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. And it's Bergomi. Bergomi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And Park Ji-sung! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he thumps it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Ronaldinho. And that is not getting there. Scholes. And claimed it back swiftly. Cameroon, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, that's neat. Can he get on the end of this? And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Chym?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
My thanks to Chym alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Hello and
pour ce
welcome
match.
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Chym beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Looking tidy in possession. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played with finesse. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence, so no flag here. Produces a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. And here's Hullet. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Pele! Quality ball. Rooney. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Zanetti. So it is still 0-0. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram calmly anticipates. Hullet might just make this. Vieira. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafael Varane. Edmilson. Sergi. He's a sharp little ball here. Always onto this. And that is well cleared. And it's Pedri. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Not the most accurate pass. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele. 5 minutes till the break. Fiore. Pepe. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. That's a decent clearance. Fiore. Pepe cuts it out. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Fiore. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That'll be a throw. Now who's going to be first to this?
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Diego Costa, and he's straight offside. Now it's Hullet. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And here's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Zanetti delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's good running with the ball. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Chym, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Cruyff driving on and making good progress. Big chance! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. How they've waited! Now they have it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Roberto Carlos. Le numéro 23.
Edmilson, the man that is tenacity personified. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Heading backwards, and here's Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Threads one in, and it's Bergomi. Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. He's looking wide. Not the most convincing of passes. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cameroon nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bergomi. And here's Romario. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Mateus. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got a... takes a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Cameroon are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And the finish! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. That is glorious. And that will be it. Cameroon looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.